Hello, Sophie Benshitta Maven here, and I am going to teach you the truth method. Access all of it for reliable answers to your questions. And if you look, this course answers the following question. What would your life look like if you had a secret personal connection to all of it to get your most burning questions answered so you would be sure you are making the right choices? Which is everybody's biggest issue. How do I make the right choices? How do I choose? How do I find my path? How do I find out what's my life's purpose? What's my soul's purpose? What am I about? Wow, wow, wow. And nothing really answers the question. Nothing. Everything, you can go and get 10 PhDs, it will not help you. Religion won't help you. Coaching won't help you. But this will help you. And the good news is it is easy to get accurate and fast answers to your questions once you know how. And this is what this course is about. Are you excited yet? I can teach you no longer than in 10 minutes, and you will be set for life. Once you learn it, it's like riding the bicycle. You know it, and you know it for life. So let's begin, shall we? So there are steps, okay? And pretty much there are 3 steps, and there would be a 4th, but I'm not going to go into that. It's like, what do you do with your answer? We are going to end this program as you get your answer, okay? So let me have a drink. So you can actually hear what I have to say. So the first step is connect to all of it. Now, why do you want to connect to all of it? Because otherwise, you are going to get your answers from your mind or your body or from other people. And those answers are going to be skewed. They are going to be skewed by the worldview you have, by the education you have, by your ego, by everything like that. So the only way you can disengage ego and the mind and what you would like the answer to be is to connect to all of it reliably and strongly on the second level. The second is going to be to ask the right question, and there are some rules. And the third is obviously to get your answer. So let's begin. Watch your screen because I am going to draw. So the method that we are going to use is called the Tangerine method of connecting to source. And this guy is called the Tangerine Man. We are looking at him from above. So that's the top of his bald head. So I'm going to choose a pen color. I like orange. And I am going to draw. So watch. Eyes open and just watch me. So this circle on the top of your head is called the Tangerine Spot. It's about 4 inches in diameter, or about 10 centimeters for those that live in advanced countries. It is approximately the size of your palm. It is symmetrical to the symmetry point or symmetry line of your skull. These are your ears, and this is your nose. This is the front of your head, this is your forehead, this is the back of your head. So how you find it is you put your left hand on the top of your head, arrange it so that it's symmetrical, and I'm going to draw the position in which it needs to be. So these are your fingers, and this is your thumb. the palm completely fits to the flat part of your skull. The thumb just falls off. So put your hand on the top of your head, left hand, and nudge it backwards gently until the thumb just falls off. I'm going to show you what it looks like on a different picture from the side. So this is the same Tangerine Man, but looked at from the side. So what you want to do is to find the Tangerine Spot, which is about here, and these are your fingers, and this is your thumb, okay? I don't know how to draw thumb, but you don't pay me to be a good drawer, okay? And this is the Tangerine Spot. When you are done with that, and you nudged your hand back enough, then press it and make your head remember where the Tangerine Spot is. The next step is to find your attention. The attention is not your eyes. It comes somehow from the back of your back and direct it at the Tangerine Spot. And make sure that the attention presses the entire Tangerine Spot. Close your eyes. It's easier to do with eyes closed. And press the Tangerine Spot. You should feel an activity and a feeling in the inside of your skull. Make sure that you feel it. Press against the palm of your hand. Press it as if your life depended on it. Your Tangerine Spot is sandwiched between your attention and your palm. Now gently lift your palm and make sure that you still feel the Tangerine Spot. When you are done with that, then open your eyes and look at the picture. So at the moment, this is your eyeball. Our job is to switch on a switch that I call eye switch. Eye, switch, eye switch. Now what does it do? It makes the connection not accidental. It makes the connection stay on, so you won't have to activate the Tangerine Spot again. The attention activated it, but this keeps it on. So what do? Move your attention to your eye. Find your eye, and then behind your closed eyes or open eyes, it doesn't matter, without moving your head, look at the ceiling, which means that if this is your iris will face upwards. So if I looked at you, you would look like your eyes rolled into your head. What happens then is that the eye muscles get stretched. That stretch, if it's strong enough, that's the eye switch. The eye switch stays on for an entire hour after you even stop activating or paying attention to your Tangerine Spot. So please do it now. Look up without moving your head and activate your eye switch. Excellent. Close your eyes if it was open and gently move the attention that holds that tension back to your Tangerine Spot. Slide it, don't jump. Excellent. And now relax your eyes. If you don't relax your eyes, you're going to have a wicked headache. Excellent. If you find it hard to relax your eyes, open your eyes and do eye calisthenics. Scrunch your face, look left, look right, look up, and look down. The switch is on. So that is how to connect to Source. You are now connected on the second level. The first level was that you activated the tangerine spot by pressing on it with your attention. The second level is the eye switch. There are 2 more levels above for the truth method. You only need to have level 2. Okay? So I'm going to change this screen, and I'm going to explain something. The tangerine spot is like a heavy disc, a heavy part of your skull. You already know where it is, but you needed to know that it's heavy. And it is easy to actually feel it. It is going to buzz, it is going to do all kinds of stuff, but that is irrelevant for the purposes of muscle testing. If you don't feel anything, you are still connected if you follow the instructions. All right, so now that you have the connection, the next question is, what is the right question? Well, muscle testing can only answer one type of question, the closed-ended question, the question to which there are only 2 answers, yes or no. So, for instance, if I ask you what's your name, that is not a yes, because if you say yes, then it makes absolutely no sense. But if I ask you, is it day or night where you live, you are going, oh, that's neither. So is it day where you live? Then you would say yes, or you would say no, right? Do you have a headache? You would say yes or no. That's a closed-ended question, a yes or no question. The 2 questions that I recommend that you ask, given that this is beginner level, is this true about me? About me. I recommend that you only ask questions about yourself. Why? Because your vibration is not tested. You are a beginner, and otherwise you are going to engage ego. Okay, so don't ask questions about other people. Don't ask questions about anything other but yourself. And the second question that you could ask, is this to my benefit now? Now, why am I saying this question? Because you are going to see later, you can't ask general questions. General questions are going to be misleading. You are not going to get an answer. So, for instance, let's look at an answer. So you would ask, is eating P-E-A, sorry, a little dyslexic, P-E-A, good for me? The answer is too general, because pea could be fresh, pea could be spoiled, pea could be in a can, pea could be organic, and pea could be all kinds, okay? It could be dried pea, it could be fresh pea. So you want to actually either think of one particular pea, like for this can, or you are in the grocery store and you actually touch the pea that you're asking the question about. And then you can ask, is this to my benefit now? Is this good for my body? And you're going to be surprised that different preparations of pea have different answers. And it is natural. You don't know where the pea came from that's in that can. You don't know how they prepared it, on what temperature, and you may even suppose that some of the poison from the packaging leaked into your pea, and therefore it became not beneficial for you. Okay? So that's about the question. Let's see what are the wrong questions. Because those were the right questions. Let's go back. So yes and no question, and what's true about you, and what is to your benefit, leading to it. Yes or no answers. What are the wrong questions? Open-ended questions that not yes or no obviously are not good, because you will not get answers. Future-related question, divination. Am I going to marry that guy? Am I going to have children? Am I going to have cancer? You are not going to get answer to that. Why? Because it violates free will. all of it lives not like you humans that violate free will all the time. All of it lives according to the original design, which is free will for everyone. You can't ask general questions, and I already showed it with the P. Questions about other people or about yourself that take your free will or other people's free will away. You cannot really ask certain questions you're not supposed to know, which means that if it is part of your soul correction, and we're not going to talk about soul correction, you can read up on it, but if it's to your benefit to go through hardship is the right way. So asking, is that going to be easy for me? The answer is going to be not coming, because it would change your free will. It would not take you to the path that you are supposed to walk. Questions about other people, about other people's vibration, even your own vibration, are out of bounds. You don't know your own vibration, but it's probably low, and your ego immediately engages when you ask a question that is going to make you appear better than you are, higher than you are, superior than you are, and especially superior to others. Therefore, you can't ask questions that are ego gratifying. Okay? So now let's see what else we have to say. So here's the method that I use. There are several methods, two-handed methods, one-handed methods. Your chiropractor is going to show you what method. Dr. David, what's his name? Hawkins shows a different method. This is the method I use. Now, why do I use this method? Because I don't get tired, okay? And it's very, very easy. Easy to teach, easy to do. So there are two hands. One hand, your dominant hand, is going to be this. I am right-handed, so this is my right hand. I am showing with the same hand, by the way. You see that? I only wear one Kabbalah string, so this is the same hand, but that's not how I use it. I'm going to show you myself using the method. So what you do is you create a plier of your index finger and your thumb, and they end up in a V, in a peak. And the other hand, the non-dominant hand, is going to create an O. Okay, and you separate it from your other hands. Other people teach you to use this finger. I don't agree. It's not natural, and it's not necessary. I'm going to show you why. Okay, so now what you do is you put the plier inside your O, and you try to separate your fingers of your dominant hand. Okay, and if you can open the O, then your answer is no. If you can't open the O, the answer is yes. So let me say it again. Dominant hand, it's a plier. Non-dominant hand is a closed O. The purpose is to match the two strengths of the two hands. And when they are equal, then you cannot open your O. And the answer is yes. When you can open, the answer is no. It's an agreement. It has nothing to do with anything. Whatever they teach about it is all BS. So I am going to switch to the camera. Just bear with me. And I'll have to figure out how to do that. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, I am on camera. No lighting, but this is me. This is how I look. Where's my camera? Oh, there's my camera. Okay, so watch my hand. There's a little delay between Which way do I have to move? Okay. So these are my two hands. The one, what did I just do? The one with the Kabbalah string is my left hand, the non-dominant hand. So I am going to make the O with the non-dominant hand. Watch the O. I'm going to rotate it so that you can get what's going on. And then I'm going to make a plier of the other one. And I'm going to put the plier inside the O, and I'm going to try to pry it open. See? My fingers open on one hand. Let me just move it somewhere where it's easier to see, closer. So you see when I'm opening the O, I was doing it on its own, and now I'm trying to pry it open. So this is a yes. Watch. And I'm going to do a no now. This is a no. It opened. See it? What you need to do is to practice. So what you do is you say, this is my yes, this is my yes, this is my yes, this is my yes, this is my no, this is my no. And you actually commit it to muscle memory. There's another rule that I want to show you. So when you want to ask a question that you want the answer to, you already know the question. So your mind already knows, and you want to ask it before you stop speaking. So for instance, is my name Sophie? Okay, so let's wait until the picture catches up. Is my name Sophie? And I am trying to open it before I finished the word Sophie. Okay? If you ask the question and then muscle test, your answer is going to be wrong. Okay, so let me switch back to the slideshow. And let me reiterate what I have just said. So you need to ask the question while you are asking the question. I'm sorry, you need to test while you are asking the question, not after. I have students who even now, you ask the question, and then they think about it, and then press their finger. Now what happens then? They are going to get an answer from their mind. Why? Because the mind had a chance to catch up. And then the other important thing is practice for hours. Depending to what degree you live in your head, the more you live in your head, the longer you will have to practice what's your yes and what's your no. And you really want it in muscle memory. So what is muscle memory? Muscle memory is like bicycling. When you bicycle, you don't have to remember to press the pedal. You don't have to remember how to get on the bike. You don't have to remember anything. You can disengage your mind and use it for what the mind is for, and that is finding your way, etc., figuring out where the heck you're going, or enjoying the scenery. So this is it. This is all there is to muscle testing. Not very complicated. There are more things to know, and I have tons of videos and recordings of webinars I did on muscle testing before, and you can buy them in a separate package. This is what you get for this video. And thank you for watching, and good luck practicing your yes and no.